Hi Taurus, welcome to Barefoot Mama Intuitive Reading. This is for the end of April, beginning of May. So whatever comes out, we'll just see how it goes. If you want to enter to win the free reading tomorrow, you can put free reading in the comments. I'll announce the winner tomorrow. Or you can enter to win the 5 reading. Happy birthday, by the way, to my Taurus collective. We are here in Taurus season and I'm feeling, I don't know, grounded, happy, celebratory. Like, I noticed the shift immediately. So let me know in the comments if you did as well. Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energy back to sender. Transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Archangel Michael, please bring clear messages through in this reading. And Mother Mary, please send compassion into these messages. Amen, amen. So mote it be. What does my Taurus collective need to know? All right. Page of Cups is at the heart of your reading. Let's open with this sound bowl real quick. One thing I noticed about your readings, Taurus, is the sound bowl is always like warm and loud. You might have a thing for music or just really need music to sort of ground you or to function. Okay, Page of Cups, Two of Wands. There's something that you want to do that you feel really good about, or someone. But you, sorry about that, Jesus. But you haven't quite moved through the door to get there. Spirit's sense of humor, man. My sense of humor. You haven't quite moved through the door to get there. The thing that's crossing you right now is sort of the fantasy over the reality. What is below you? Four of Cups. Okay. So you've already recognized that you're sort of emotionally stagnant, or you're at a place where like your homegrown nature, being a Taurus, is like needing to experience some, like, the infiltration of new growth, new seeds, new growth. That's interesting. I don't know, maybe you're a gardener or maybe a forester or something. King of Pentacles in your past. So this is you showing up in your past, secure, happy. So this like emotional stagnation is coming from like security, from being successful, grounded, or feeling accomplished in some way, especially when it comes to friends. This guy has his dog, and his dog is a loyal companion. It's also symbolic of the rational mind, how sometimes our monkey mind can get away from us, right? But the wolf mind is, or the loyally trained wolf mind is like that wild impulse for your mind to wander, having been tamed or calmed um, through proper treatment. So you've treated your mind well, and you've applied your mind well to like practical circumstances in your life. What's above you? The Ace of Cups. Oh, a new beginning, which is beautiful. You have the Page of Cups. Okay, I want to do this thing. You're kind of waiting to step through the doorway. Four of Cups, like, feeling a little stagnant. King of Pentacles, but I'm secure. Let's take this new emotional leap forward. Nine of Wands. That's interesting. I was going to say this is like a really beautiful reading, and it is, but also coming in, you have the Nine of Wands. So there's something about taking this emotional leap forward that requires you to acknowledge some pain or some hurts. I'm drinking some of this like bubbly water because my throat is kind of scratchy as I'm doing this reading. Maybe you have a throat chakra blockage. Nine of Wands. Yeah, as you move forward, it's like there's an emotional wound that comes up for you to heal. Other people are seeing you in this situation as emotionally imbalanced somehow. Like you might, I like to read this Page of Cups lately, anyways, is like, oh yeah, when pigs fly, or somebody envisioning doing something or being with somebody that's out of his league or like beyond his status or his current capabilities. The thing is, though, you've realized you're perfectly like materially grounded or materially capable of doing something, but there's one more emotional like healing step you need to take to get there, and it might like kind of send you a little bit. It might throw you a little bit. We'll clarify. How are you seeing yourself in this situation? Death, rebirth. That's cool. You're seeing yourself as your zodiacal opposite. So maybe 6 months from now in Scorpio season, you'll see the result of this situation. But you've undergone a death and a rebirth. This is your rebirth. So this could be why people around you are like, "What is going on with Taurus? They are being super like emotionally off their rocker right now," or like, it's like you haven't shown people how wounded a situation made you because you're secure and you're stable and you just keep going. Taurus is like the workhorse of the zodiac, right? Like you can just go and go and go. So when you take a leap like this into a new passion or a new, maybe even a relationship, this could be a relationship like that's taking off really quickly, and you might be moving really fast into it, or another person is, because there are some wounds here, codependency, um, abandonment wounds, which is like kind of the Nine of Wands with this Four of Cups, like something you're sort of reopening and engaging in this new pursuit. It could even be just the occult, like you're diving into something that's allowing you to do your shadow work with the Scorpio card here. And then you have the King of Cups reversed, which is also a Scorpio card. Are you dealing with Scorpio, Taurus? Let's see here. What is, because there's water all over this reading, or you have Scorpio in your chart. What's your hope in this reading and your advice? Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that's all of our hopes, right? And Ten of Pentacles as the advice card also indicates that this could be like the last step on your spiritual journey through the Sephiroth. Like you're kind of closing out the cycle in order to create this happiness around you, moving from your Four of Cups or like emotional stagnation to reinvigorate your environment with new life through this emotional, maybe an emotional clearing. Maybe you're going on a retreat or something. What's the outcome here for Taurus? And then we'll clarify this reading. The Page of Pentacles. I wonder if you can see. There we go. The Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, you're definitely learning something new, a new skill, perhaps like a new physical skill or going to the gym. Maybe you're learning how to balance your finances, although your finances and your general abundance seem pretty stable. This is weird. It's like a two steps forward, one step back kind of reading. Like I'm not exactly sure why it's showing up this way, but we'll check it out. So Spirit, please clarify this reading for Taurus. What is the Page of Cups? The Tower reverse. Okay. So the Tower reverse is your Page of Cups. There's something where you're learning to transmute. You're learning to transmute the power of like the tower. The power of the tower is, I think, what this reading is going to be called. The King of Swords. You're using rationality, logic. That's in line with this King of Pentacles. I think really a good card. But the King of Swords is also what's crossing you. So there's something about like you're logically approaching this situation and it's like not working, not working, not working. Like you're not taking that leap of faith. And so you acknowledge your Four of Cups, like, okay, I'm emotionally stagnant. This isn't really working for me, even though like it should be, right? Like this is the King of Swords. It should be. He's law, he's order, he's authority, he's hierarchies, he's the way that things are traditionally done. And this is you being like, yeah, but so you take this King of Pentacles stance where you're like, you know what, I'm secure enough. Like my rational mind works for me. I just know that I need to do something. Take this leap of faith. I want to know what this Ace of Cups is. The Nine of Cups. Okay, the Six of Swords. So that's interesting because in the Eight of Cups, um, this guy leaves like in his hermit mode on the eclipse. So something might have happened during the eclipse where you like left a situation behind, maybe even a job that was like a really good job or a position of authority, a policeman, a lawyer, something like that. And you were just like, oh, like, but my emotions need to be tended to because this isn't living, this isn't life. Like, I'm doing a job, but is a person really a job? No. I mean, yes, we do jobs. We're lucky to have good jobs, but if you're not living, you're just a shell, you're this reflection of like the world around you and not your individuated self, then yes, you're going to feel this Four of Cups energy. So in the Eight of Cups, right, he walks away, and it's called in the Thoth Tarot the Lord of Abandoned Success because you have eight full cups, but you're like, no, there's something missing. And here you are, like, here's your Ace of Cups, and you're sitting here like, okay, I feel good. I feel I'm sitting pretty. Nine of Cups to the Nine of Wands. There's something here about you needing to acknowledge, again, a wound, a pain, a pain. What is this? Judgment of your more Scorpio energy. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. That's crazy. More Scorpio energy. So this is the stepping into your new life. Leaving whatever you've left behind could have really, really sucked. It's like you made a head over heart decision because the heart is this Page of Cups, like, oh yeah, this is what I want to be doing. But crossing that is logic and the Two of Wands, like, but I didn't do it, or I'm not going to do that. And then this is why I'm thinking clearly. I know what I need to do. But this is the heart of the matter. Like, this is the choice you need to make. The Lover's card isn't here, which is traditionally the choice. But I'm getting this sense of like being torn. Your heart and your mind are like at odds with each other as you step into the possibility of a new life. What does this new life look like? The Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles, stable, loving, kind, divine counterparts. You could also, this is like for maybe one of you, you could also be deciding to transition like from a biological male to a biological female. But that's just one very specific reading for a very specific person. Nine of Swords. Two of Wands again. What's with this Two of Wands? You're like, there's something like wishy-washy here. You're like, I know this person's my divine counterpart, but what if they don't feel the same way? Oh, never mind, I'm not going to do it. And then, like, wish fulfillment reverse, the Star reverse. The Star reverse can also, it can indicate like a disaster, like a natural disaster, or something in the mind with this King of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Swords. You could be dealing with somebody who is experiencing like a mental illness. Or this could be you, Taurus. Take it as it resonates. You could have had like a mental breakdown and needed to move forward. Like you could be really grounded in reality. No, because this is you and your dog is like loyal and cool and chill. No, you're definitely dealing with somebody who either you left or they left. And it could have been, again, a relationship or a work situation, but it's because of the mental pressure of something. The Star reversed as a natural disaster. I'm interpreting like a mental breakdown as something that occurs like that's kind of an environmental disaster, right? Like the environment doesn't support the person and they can't really like their mind kind of snaps under the pressure. Who's this King of Cups reverse? The Hermit. Virgo energy. This is perfectionism. This is somebody losing their mind because of perfectionism. You're dealing with somebody who, like, if this isn't you, then you're dealing with somebody who, like, put a lot of expectation on themselves, the King of Swords here. Or you were put into a position or a high ranking position at work that, like, was it like people expected a lot from you, and you were just going for it, like, oh, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. And then one day you were just like, dude, I don't feel happy. Like, I don't know, it was just like one day it sunk in or something, just how taxing it had been. Yeah, and like if it wasn't taxing on you, you could be a family person or happily married, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and it could have literally, like, driven your person a little bit crazy. Maybe you were gone a lot, or you were just like always at work, or your phone was on. Like, you could be like in a corporate sort of structure, or were. So this death rebirth is how you're viewing this situation. Seven of Swords, moving in silence. Five of Wands. Five of Swords. There's something I'm not seeing here. Maybe you're feeling that way, which is why you have this Hermit, King of Cups reverse, like a little, like a Nine of Swords. Like maybe you're a little bit paranoid. Like there's something I'm not seeing here, which is why you're not taking this leap forward. And you could be psyching yourself out and like self-sabotaging a little bit. There's something I'm not seeing here. There's something I'm not seeing here. And you have this Ten of Pentacles as your advice. And the Ten of Pentacles, what? The Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Pentacles? All right, Taurus, you might be like happy. You might be in a happy situation. You might like just be surrounded by abundance, friends, family, loved ones. Like your job might be awesome, and there just feels like there's something missing. And you keep thinking to yourself, there's something missing. Something feels like it's missing. And it's this like perfectionism. It's this need for perfectionism that comes from this Nine of Wands. That's like, it's like an internalized judgment, potentially from a mother wound with the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, there we go. And it's like no matter what you do, it sort of like haunts your like subconscious with the Nine of Swords, and it keeps you back. It holds you back from like truly believing in yourself or truly believing in your happiness, even when it's right in front of you. And the universe doubles down saying, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Look at your dogs. Look at your dogs. Look at your family and your dogs and your kid. Like your kids, your community. Even if you don't have a family or dogs or kids, like whatever you're doing in your community, you know, there's all these ways to be grateful for what's around us. And it, like the universe is trying to allow you to see that right now. And I think you do. And that's what's activating your like wound, is you're like, whoa, I'm happy. Like maybe there's a part of you that has either never felt this before, or last time you did, like your family changed. There were big changes. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. You're moving in silence. I'm seeing like you're reflecting back drama because of this death rebirth and the way it has this like silhouette and the star here. Like you're playful, like your approach to drama is playful, polka dots on this guy, and also it just reflects it back. It's like return to sender, right? But the Five of Swords here, there's something here also about the universe, like again, doubling down, double down, double down, double down. You dealing with a gambler? What's the Page of Pentacles and the outcome? The Lovers. Okay. The choice. Right. So you are able to make this choice finally. And this choice is like a stable, solid foundation in maybe a new like learning pursuit. Maybe you have something you need to learn. What do you need to learn? It could be about love and connection. Again, codependency came up, or like attachment patterns. Five of Pentacles. You might be seeing 555 or 1010. 1010 1010 as synchronicities for this message. The Five of Pentacles, you might like walk away with the Six of Swords from I don't know, this might be for one of you. It's like you might have walked away from something stable because it was only like superficially stable, but it was kind of driving you freaking crazy. And you were always like under the surface, kind of keeping quiet or fielding drama or like being verbally abused. And if that's the case, you have a much better understanding of what your Ten of Pentacles is now. And you're able to like leave behind anything that's not adding to these pentacles and pick up the one that matters. This Five of Pentacles, though, I think with the Page of Pentacles has to do with your self-worth. I don't think this is about you leaving somebody. I think it's about you with the Death Rebirth, like leaving behind some version of your identity that self-sabotage came up too, like sabotaged you into believing you weren't enough for something. We started with the Page of Cups, and that's kind of his deal, is he's like, oh yeah, that's out of my league, but it would be nice one day. Like this is you being like, oh no, I'm worth that. Oh, I'm worth that and more. Oh, I'm worth quadruple that. 10 10 10 10. Yeah, you're doing the shadow work to allow you to show up in a love connection, especially if you have a family already, or love connection already. It's like there was something lacking there, and it wasn't because of you or the other person like not loving each other. It was because like you had some shadow work to do still, and it's likely they do too if they're showing up in your reality, right? Or they helped you perhaps get through the shadow work, or they stuck by you as you are going through this shadow work. Okay. I want to like a little bit more on the lovers for Taurus here. Oh, the Magician. This is a love connection you're manifesting from a place of heartbreak. Page of Wands, the Hangman. Oh, you're realizing you've been manifesting love connections from a place of heartbreak as well. Like your heart was broken early on, and your love connections have potentially gone through these like similar seeming cycles, and you're like, oh, like getting this idea, the Hangman and Epiphany, seeing it from a different angle, a different perspective. The Sun, yes, individuation. Getting an idea of exactly how this process has played out for you and how to become individuated from it by nurturing your self-worth, by learning a new skill, by feeding your this isn't your bag. It could be, but I feel like it's not, because you have the King of Pentacles here. Your bag is probably good. Like you're good at managing money, or you're good at being grounded or paying all your bills on time or whatever. But this is like actively working on keeping yourself healthy, feeding yourself good food, like healthy food, right? Good healthy food. I don't know, learning a skill that makes you feel a sense of accomplishment or worth, just for the sake of doing it, just for the sake of like experiencing balance and peace inside of yourself. And I feel like you've never offered yourself this. Also, with all the Scorpio placements here, I'm hearing the Pluto transit from Pluto into Aquarius has probably had something to do with the timing of this as well. Like all of this was sort of blocked for you until now. The Wheel of Fortune isn't here to indicate divine timing, but there's plenty of cards here that do indicate, at least in terms of that astrological like association, that could be part of what was going on. But I see that with this new perspective and the Sun, you're going to be very, very happy. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles here twice. Like this is a really, really good reading. And there's just something here where you're like needing to go within because you're feeling a little bit lost. Eight of Wands reverse, 10 of Cups. Yeah, slow down. Focus on the happiness And then you have the Queen of Wands, Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Cups upright. So to get this King of Cups upright, the Queen of Wands listens to her intuition, and she is like, she's sexy, she's passionate, she's got the heart of a bear. That's like a bear clasping her cloak around her neck. So she's in tune with her feminine instincts, highly protective and protected. You might be meeting a Leo. Yeah. Or something by Leo season. Your mind sort of comes into balance, your pentacles come into balance, and your emotions come into balance. I think this Six of Pentacles here talks about the balance of your, again, material pentacles with like other forms of abundance, family, friends, community, enjoying the outdoors. That could be a big part of it with this Page of Pentacles here, just needing to get out more outside in nature, not like out in the concrete jungles. But I see that this is a really positive reading for you, Taurus, and I think that there's great things coming. You have this like one last little sort of deep emotional wound to check out, but you're going to manage to do that shadow work just fine. So let me know if this resonated for you. If it did, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.